ground! Get on the ground now! Turn over! Turn over now! Turn over! Put your hands behind your back! I can't! Get over! Get over now!
State Patrol records show she activated her taser 7 times, and that Tomlinson was incapacitated and could not comply with her repeated commands.
Put your hands behind your back!
The agency's internal investigation later concluded force used was excessive.
Get over!
So she's covering the body cam and steady tasing this dude. All right, what's up, family? I appreciate you for tapping in to another edition of Just Wrong. Make sure you hit like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn notification bells. Now, this is an incident that stemmed from a Colorado state trooper who was conducting a traffic stop when another vehicle drove too close and a little bit over the white line while she was writing a ticket, and it instantly pissed her off. Now, understandable, safety is number one priority, especially when you're on the side of the road doing tickets. Lady has to do her job. But then, once the guy gets pulled over, he steps out the car before the state trooper. Now, I 100% agree. I feel like the state trooper should be the first one out of the vehicle. You allow them to approach, because you never know. Whenever that person returns back to the car, you have no clue how that's gonna turn out. Now, let's watch this incident play out and see exactly what happened and how did this lead to an excessive force of this man being tased over 7 times in 30 seconds.
Get on the ground then!
This is my ground. I'm an American.
Almost high back 11.
This is
Can
my
you send me cover?
Did you hear me?
I got one at Taser point.
Did you hear me?
Get on the ground!
This is my...
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Turn over! Turn over now! Turn over! Put your hands behind your back! I can't! Get over! Get over now!
State Patrol records show she activated her taser 7 times, and that Tomlinson was incapacitated and could not comply with her repeated commands.
Put your hands behind your back!
The agency's internal investigation later concluded force used was excessive.
Get over! Turn over your belly! Do it now! Do it now or you're gonna get it again. Put your hands behind your back.
It was
Don't move.
definitely excessive force after the first pull.
Tomlinson has a lengthy arrest record. He's now suing the former trooper. His attorney is Sarah Shelke.
There was absolutely no reason for that use of force, and the fact that she did it over and over and over again makes it torture.
There's no set number of taser activations considered safe, but the risk of injury increases with each additional activation. Officers are generally trained to reassess after each taser cycle to determine whether their objective has been achieved. In this case, the State Patrol found there was no reassessment. She just kept pulling the trigger.
Now, right here, you see all the time stamps where she lit this man up. Now, and we saw him tucked under the car. Now, when you're actively being tased, you can't move. This is a shock wave going through your body. You're basically being electrocuted into compliance. This man had no chance within 30 seconds being tased 7 times to comply with any command that she gave. Now, like they said, there's no specific policy stating how many times you can or can't tase someone, but it does state that after you apply a tase, you reassess the situation to see if compliance is being met. And we see here, she gave no chance for that. She just completely lit this man up and tried to get him out of there, if you ask me. There's no telling the amount of damage, brain damage, anything that you can cause to somebody, sending that much shockwave through his body. He might as well licked his finger and stuck it in a socket. It's crazy.
Investigators said Garcia acknowledged using excessive force and told them she was scared.
When he went down, he hit his head too.
During a medical checkup, another trooper offered this description to Tomlinson.
The taser is almost like 1,000 baseball bats hitting you at the same time, and it's just going through your system.
But the level of force was not the reason Garcia lost her job. After reviewing her training records, the State Patrol determined she had not completed required Taser certification. Colorado State Patrol Major Brett Williams wrote, "It is my finding that Trooper Amber Garcia was not certified nor authorized to carry and use the EMDT weapon that was used against the motorist on May 4th, 2024. The agency accused Garcia of falsifying Taser records, being dishonest, and they said she violated the core values of the organization." The case was referred to the local district attorney with the expectation criminal charges might follow. Did you see that he was incapacitated and couldn't follow her commands?
I did.
District Attorney Ann Kelly reviewed the video and consulted with other law enforcement professionals about what happened along this rural stretch of highway.
Some of them said, yeah, I think that rises to the level of a criminal charge.
Others told her it was not criminal. Kelly concluded she could not prove a criminal case to a jury. She said a policy violation is not necessarily a crime and declined to file charges.
She had every reason to believe that this individual meant to do her harm, and I believe her use of force was absolutely justified.
Now, when you have a district attorney taking the side of a state trooper to this extent, to where she watched the video and said herself that the man couldn't comply while being tased, but you lean on the side of the trooper and say that no criminal charges can be found, or she couldn't convince a jury of any wrongdoing, when you stated wrongdoing yourself. You said that the man had no chance of complying while tasing him 7 times in 30 seconds. And nobody has mentioned the fact that during this entire scuffle, her body cam was covered up by her hand. Now, whether that was because she was grabbing her radio or whatever the case may be, I think some eyes need to be looked into that as well. And maybe that's why the department themselves were pushing the issue to get criminal charges filed, because even her herself stated in her report that she acknowledged that she used excessive force. Let's finish the rest of it.
Falsified training records. Do you agree with their assessment?
No, absolutely not. Do I believe that she has credibility issues? I absolutely do not. Do I believe that she violated any criminal laws? I absolutely do not.
Then came a twist nobody at the State Patrol was expecting. A year after the Taser incident, Kelly hired Garcia to work as an investigator in her office.
She has proven that she was the best candidate, and we're so lucky to have her. I have no reservation about the work that she's doing for us. Our community needs good law enforcement officers, and she's one of them.
Amber Garcia's attorney declined to comment. The Colorado State Patrol declined to comment, citing the pending lawsuit filed by Travis Tomlinson.
This lady hired that same state trooper to be an investigator in her office. If you're living in that state, leave now. I'm telling you now. Do not get in trouble in that jurisdiction. They are going to smoke you. She went and investigated the state trooper who was using excessive force after getting fired. I guess got lost in her eyes or something, and decided to hire her as an investigator in the district attorney's office. If you are in that town, state, city, whatever you want to call it, you need to leave immediately. Please do not pick up $1 off the ground. Don't bump into somebody on the subway. You have zero chance. Zero chance. You are at the whim of what they want to do. It is a man. Get out of there.
Officers, and she's one of them.
Amber Garcia's attorney declined to comment. The Colorado State Patrol declined to comment, citing the pending lawsuit filed by Travis Tomlinson.
When I say I was fearful for my life, I mean that.
Turn over now! Turn over! Put your hands behind your back!
I thought I was going to die because I can't respond to what she's telling me to do.
Travis Tomlinson was initially charged with obstruction of a peace officer and failure to yield to a police vehicle after that traffic stop, but the DA later dropped those charges. Since this Taser incident, Tomlinson has been charged in a new unrelated case with felony assault, menacing, and false imprisonment. He's scheduled to go on trial in that case next month.
Listen, there's corruption at all levels, and sometimes there's no way around it. This man, was he right in the beginning? Absolutely not. Should he have been tased 7 times in 30 seconds while being command to do things? Absolutely not. Should her body cam have been covered up? Absolutely not. Should the DA gave her a pass? Absolutely not. Should she have been hired as an investigator in the DA's office by that same DA following this incident after her getting fired? Absolutely not. But hey, what are we going to do other than spread the word and bring light to situations like this to everybody? There's a million YouTube channels out here. You're here with me, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. Sorry for the long wait. We back.